Well, everyone wants a child that's on track and healthy, and joining us today, the Director of Early Intervention at Allen County Board of Developmental Disabilities, Rachael Staley, and to tell us about a screening that's coming up that could make sure your child's doing okay. So thanks for joining us, Rachael.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
Okay, so the screenings are back because you guys did put a hold on these screenings for a while, didn't you?
We did. We held off, and we've never closed. So we always wanted parents to know that they could call us and contact us if they had any questions about their child's development. However, we just felt it was time to bring back the community screening. All of our partners are available and are ready and are willing to start the community screenings back up. So here we are, and we're excited to offer this back to our community.
And these screenings are free, and it's children birth to 5. And what kind of areas are you looking at? What kind of things can you catch early?
Sure. We are checking hearing. We're also checking speech. And a parent may say, well, I know they can hear, they're just not talking. But the piece that hearing goes hand in hand with speech is that maybe the quality of how they're hearing. Maybe they have some fluid in their ears, so they're just not hearing all the words that are pronounced properly. So we want to make sure that their hearing is okay, and then we'll check their speech and make sure that they're developing on track and on target for those speech milestones that we are looking at. And a lot of times we're looking at 1-word phrases for 1-year-olds, 2-word phrases for 2-year-olds, and 3 and so forth. You know, as they get older, we want to see that vocabulary expanding. So we have speech therapists that will kind of screen and take a good look and make sure that they're developing appropriately and meeting those developmental milestones. We also have physical therapists and occupational therapists to make sure they're walking or crawling or running or jumping and meeting those developmental milestones that are age appropriate, as well as fine motor and picking up objects and manipulating or feeding. We'll also have Safi here who will look at behavioral. So if anybody is concerned about their child's behavioral, they can come and talk to a behavior specialist and find out some more information on development, as well as making sure their child is meeting those developmental milestones.
And it's by stations, right? So it's not like, you know, you have to stand in long lines and wait. You do it by stations.
Correct. And if you're only concerned with hearing and speech, you only have to go to those 2 stations. You don't have to come in and go to every single station. You can kind of go to and target the areas that you are concerned with your child's development. And then we'll also have a closing station at the end where we can wrap it up and address any of those concerns. So if they found something and there's some recommendations that were made by the speech therapist, we can sit down and talk with you about what is available in our community. We'll have our preschools here, as well as our early intervention teams, as well as Head Start. So there's lots of options and people that are available and ready to help in our community, and we'll find what is the best path for that family and who's available to help.
I think that's key because, you know, you don't want anything wrong with your child. You don't want anything to be found. But if it is, you guys are right there to help pick up and get you going in the right direction.
100%. And early intervention is best. And we know that is the earlier that we can address any of those concerns, or if there's just some different tips and techniques that we can give a parent, something that you can be working on in the next couple months. And then we usually have these screenings every 3 to 6 months. So it might be one of those, hey, come back and see us in a couple months, or give us a call if they are not progressing and meeting X, Y, and Z. We are here to support them. We're here to answer any questions that they may have, as well as connect them to our community resources. And there's so many available community resources here that we would like to connect them to.
Okay, so it is October 12th, and it's a different location. Tell us more.
Yes, we are going to have it here at our agency, and it'll be at our 2550 building, which is the school entrance. So they'll come in here, and then we will be set up in all of the classrooms down here, and we can guide and direct them to where it'll need to be at. It's all 1 floor, so it's stroller friendly. We've been at Market Street Presbyterian for many years, and we were so appreciative for that partnership. And we felt that we wanted, obviously in a year of COVID, we didn't really know planning-wise what it looked like, so we felt the safest bet was maybe to try it here at our agency as we brought it back, and we'll kind of go from there and see what the best location as well as meeting these families' needs are.
So no need to register ahead of time, or would you like people to do that if they know they're coming?
Nope, they can just show up that night. There's just a half a page of information sheets, and then we are going to have them leave with their forms. So if there's anything that they need to take with them, we'll make copies while they're here at our agency.
All right, so October 12th from 4 to 7. Thanks very much, Rachael, for telling us about this today.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.